Hello again to another Itinerary React. Today we have date night with Eric. Yay! And we're watching?
We're watching Plan Your Paris Itinerary to avoid overscheduling nightmares by the Frenchie.
And we're watching that
Because...
well, apparently I'm overscheduled stuff and we're going to Paris, so...
Yep.
Yeah, so let's just learn and not to overschedule. This is mostly for me, I guess, but... I disagree with it.
She plans everything.
Paris, building an itinerary can be really daunting. There's so much that you just don't know, like what's close to what, how long does it take to visit the Louvre, or can I see Versailles and Sacré-Cœur in the same day? We see it all the time. People make ambitious and unrealistic plans because they're afraid of not seeing and doing everything there is to do in a once-in-a-lifetime trip. But the truth is, with a little information, you can build an amazing itinerary. So in this video, we'll cover the top attractions to see in Paris, and we'll tell you how long you need to do each of those things, including which ones are close to each other, and all the basic information you need to build an amazing itinerary. Let's get started.
Before we start, let me address a few things that you need to know before you build your itinerary. The first thing is don't underestimate the effect of jet lag on you. And it's hardly ever an issue on day one because it shows up on day two. We've seen many people missing their early morning appointment on day two because they were sleeping. It's 9 a.m. in Paris, but for your body, it's just 3 a.m. and it's sleepy time. The second thing is many people underestimate how long it takes to go from one attraction to the next, especially during peak hours when people are going to and from work. So keep that in mind between 8 and 10 in the morning and 4 and 7 p.m. in the afternoon. The third thing is that most itineraries that we see are way too ambitious, and it includes too many things in one day. So limit your visit to one major attraction per day and maybe a couple of small things to see that don't require a ticket on the same day. The fourth thing is it's fair to assume that many of you are overestimating your level of fitness when it comes to Paris, and especially how tired you'll be after visiting the Louvre or Versailles. An average day in Paris is about 15 to 20,000 steps, so make sure to schedule some downtime in a park or at a cafe to recover before you head out to the next thing. And finally, whatever you plan, you'll probably end up just doing about half of it. So be clear of what is a must-see and what
isn't. This may say 100% is done. Or we can just roam around.
Hiya, I'm Sorsha, and this is
Hey,
my
look,
story.
man.
Here
Yeah, I did. Yes, I did. So, what I do, because my computer is not handling the thing now, so I just play the ad and I'm just talking. So, yeah, so basically we have 40 seconds on this one. So apparently I'm overscheduling everything, but I think I'm not the only one taking into account what they just said in the beginning of this video.
Which was?
That people do overschedule.
Yes.
So I'm not the only one.
Yes.
People just want to see a lot of things at the same time. And it's kind of, you know, just like what it is. And yeah, but this time we're going kind of easy because we're the ones that they're actually the closest ones from the whole group that go in there. So we're just gonna go with the flow. The only thing that we want to see is the Louvre.
Yeah,
for sure. That we are.
That's probably gonna be a couple trips to France.
Yeah, we're gonna try anyway.
Apparently, it's massive.
Well, it's not massive, but there's a lot of things to see.
Yeah.
That we want to see, and we're gonna see how it goes. It's the first time for us as well, so we're going to Louvre, and we're definitely gonna go about. I wanna go and see the catacombs, and then we'll see. So we'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just wing it.
Just wing it, yeah.
I'm there to see family.
Especially that it's not just, yeah, we're going to see Eric's family as well, so so we kind of want to spend time with them as well, and that's what usually happens when you're meeting the family as well that you haven't seen for a very long time, because you're just gonna spend your time with them, so...
We have meetings online.
Yes.
So I see them often, just
not really.
not in person.
Yes. So, okay, let's go back to the video. Huh.
Of course, when you come to Paris, you're going to go see the Eiffel Tower. But the Eiffel Tower is on the west side of town, and it's not always the easiest attraction to get to. You don't have a metro station at the Eiffel Tower per se, but you have a few that are nearby. So you'll need to plan on about 15 to 20 minutes of travel time to get to the Eiffel Tower, and an additional 10 minutes to get to the base of the tower. Our preferred station is École Militaire because you arrive from behind the Champs de Mars and you get a really nice reveal walking up to it. And another great reveal for the Eiffel Tower is on Metro Line 6. If you take it from the Arc de Triomphe to the Bir Hakeim station, the metro runs above ground and you come across the river with a beautiful shot of the Eiffel Tower. So besides the time to get there, if all you want is a photo op, then you need to dedicate at least 1 hour for the Eiffel Tower, and if you bought time-stamped tickets to climb the tower, then dedicate at least 2 hours plus transportation. The Eiffel Tower is open 7 days a week from 9:30 a.m. to 10:45 p.m. and tickets are available up to 60 days in advance. For a bite to eat or some shopping, head towards Rue Claire, which is about a 10 to 15 minute walk from the tower.
The Louvre Museum is located in the heart of Paris, and there is a metro station within 5 minutes of the big pyramid entrance. Now you absolutely need a time ticket for the Louvre. This year and for the foreseeable future, Le Louvre is limiting up to 30,000 visitors per day. So make sure to get your ticket as soon as you know which day in your visit will be best for you. And if you have a time-stamped ticket, that also means that you and 1,000 other visitors for the same time on their ticket are trying to get into the museum. So you'll be waiting in line for a bit. Now it moves quickly, but you need to account for that, and I would allocate 30 minutes just to get in. Once inside, it's hard to visit Le Louvre in less than 3 hours, even if all you want to see are half a dozen pieces of art. Because you and everybody else is trying to do the same.
You never seen
so
that
for Le
before?
Louvre,
No.
I would allocate...
Seriously?
I see it in films.
But that's how it is. It's not just in film. Literally, that's what it is. People, because this is the most known piece of art that they have, so everyone want to see it.
Yeah.
So there's always people
I
there.
was looking at the crowd, yeah.
I was out just watching. I have to show you this one. This Irishman, the Kerry man, went to see the thing, and it's kind of hilarious. But I'm gonna show you later. But it's just that's what it is. It's you going and going and going. You still not see her. And the thing is as well, I don't know. I don't want to say I don't care about seeing Mona Lisa itself. I mean, I'm gonna go and probably see, because probably most of our group we would like to go, because we kind of book tickets that we want to go together.
Yep.
But the thing is that I just want to see the other art as well. And this is small. This looks like it's bigger than it probably is. I don't know how they do it, but it's just, I've seen the thing like it's like this big. So, yeah.
3 to 4 hours to be on the safe side. Le Louvre is as central as it gets for Paris, so you can pretty much get to any other attraction in 10 to 15 minutes, like the Opera, the Tuileries Gardens, and the Musée d'Orsay, which is across the river. Le Louvre is open from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. and open until 9:45 p.m. on Fridays. And it's also important to note that Le Louvre is always closed on Tuesdays. From Le Louvre, head towards the Opera to find tons of restaurants and shops. Most everything on Rue de Rivoli is very touristic and kind of expensive.
The next one is Montmartre, which includes Sacré-Cœur, Place du Terre, the I Love You All, or the Mur Je t'aime, and all of the village of Montmartre. And it's up on a hill on the northern part of Paris. This is another place that isn't the easiest to get to. It'll take about 10 to 15 minutes to get there from other spots in Paris. And then you have to climb the hill to get to the top. And depending on your level of fitness, that'll take from 15 to 30 minutes. You can take the funicular, but that's not a fast-moving train, and you'll have to wait in line for that too. Once you're at the top, you'll need at least an hour to take in the view and stroll through Place du Terre and walk down towards the Mur Je t'aime. But if you want to take it all in, I'd dedicate at least 2 to 3 hours for Montmartre alone. There's no need for tickets here. It's free to visit the town, but beware, Montmartre can get really crowded on top of the hill, and this is a place to look out for pickpockets. There are plenty of cafes and restaurants all around town, but the ones on top are very touristic, and for a better experience, go down the hill towards Rue de Martyrs for a much better restaurant.
The Musée d'Orsay is across the river from the Louvre, so you can walk from one to the other in about 10 minutes. And there is also an RER station at the base of the museum, so that's super convenient. Since it's a much smaller museum, it's also a lot faster to get in than the Louvre. It took us about 10 minutes to get in with a time ticket about 2 weeks ago. Once inside, you can...
What did I do? I really have to work on the setup here.
Mm-hmm.
I know. No. Okay.
can see the essentials in about 90 minutes. But to give it justice and see it all, you will need 2 to 3 hours. Le Musée d'Orsay is closed on Mondays, and it's open Tuesday through Sunday from 9:30 a.m. until 6 p.m. with late night closing at 9:45 p.m. on Thursdays. Now, it's important to note that Musée d'Orsay is going to be very busy when Le Louvre is closed on Tuesday. Le Musée d'Orsay has a couple of very nice cafes inside if you get hungry, and you're on the edge of Saint-Germain, where you have lots of restaurants and shops within a 5 to 10 minute walk.
Not yet. Okay, so this was a short one though. But I'm kind of still thinking about what we're gonna do on the days when we don't have anything planned. Should we actually plan ahead? Do you wanna go see the Eiffel Tower inside, or just go and see around?
Just around.
Around?
Yeah, it's nice. It's a tower. You go up, you see a probably a nice view, but if it's gonna be crowded, it's not gonna be enjoyable for me.
I wanna check out the Triumph, the Arc of the Triumph, and I learned that you can actually go on top of it too.
Huh.
So I'll have to check that out, because I would like to do that. But maybe some other time too. We might just take it really easy and just go to Louvre and the catacombs and then just kind of stroll around, do the hop on, hop off.
Yeah, definitely.
And then we're just gonna know what's going on.
And you.
It looks really nice, something. It smells really nice food.
Onion rings.
Oh yeah, they had them in the oven, huh?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh.
Next is Versailles, and Versailles is on the southwest side of Paris, and it takes about 45 minutes to an hour to get there on a good day. I'd account for at least 1 hour to get there, because once you get to the train station, you still have a good 10 to 12 minute walk to the castle. And then you're gonna have to wait in line to get in, even if you have a time-stamped ticket, because you and 1,000 other people have the same time stamped on your ticket. Personally, I can't imagine being able to visit the castle in less than 2 to 3 hours, and it's always very crowded. So it's not like you could zip through the castle. You'll have to follow a slow-moving crowd anyway. Ideally, Versailles is an all-day visit. Getting there, visiting the castle, walking through the gardens, and coming back will take at least 4 to 5 hours, and it's best to not schedule anything else besides dinner or a casual stroll in Paris at the end of that day. And don't underestimate how tired you might be from the visit. Versailles is closed on Mondays, and from Tuesday to Sunday, it's open from 9 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. And for a bite to eat, there are a couple of food outlets at the castle and down by the lake, but they can all be super busy.
The Opera is a 5-minute ride from Le Louvre and Palais Royal, so it's very easy to get to and fairly central in Paris. And there is a metro station right outside the Opera. Depending on the day and time, you shouldn't have to wait too long to get in. It recently took us 5 minutes to get inside. You could see the inside of the Opera in about 30 minutes, but ideally you would want to allocate 1 to 2 hours to visit. Now, if all you want is a family picture outside, then all you need is about 15 to 30 minutes. The Galerie Lafayette Shopping Center and rooftop are just behind the Opera, so I'd combine these two together. Now, while we're on the subject, if you want to go to the rooftop, you will need 30 to 45 minutes to get in, ride the escalator to the top, take pictures, and then come back down. Opéra Garnier is open 7 days a week from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m., except for days with afternoon performances. Here you're surrounded by restaurants and shops, and of course, the Galerie Lafayette amazing food court.
Ooh, that looks nice. See,
The Arc de Triomphe is on the west side of Paris, and it's at the end of the Champs-Élysées. And from the center of Paris, it'll take you about 15 minutes to get there. There's a metro station right at the base and a tunnel to take you into the center of the Arc. If all you want to do is a photo op, then 30 minutes is really all you need. But if you want to climb to the top and get the view, which is spectacular, then you need a minimum of a solid hour to get to the top, take pictures, and get back down. The Arc de Triomphe is open 7 days a week from 10 a.m. to 10:30 p.m. And of course, there are plenty of restaurants and shops nearby. They're fairly expensive, and it's not called the Golden Triangle for nothing. You're in the high-end luxury part of Paris, and prices there will reflect that.
The catacombs are located in the southern part of Paris and they're not near anything else. So it takes about 20 minutes to get there from central Paris, and the metro exit is right outside the entrance. There is no quick in and out with the catacombs. You'll get in from one end and exit the other end, and that takes about an hour. And that's pretty much it. The catacombs are closed on Mondays and open Tuesday through Sunday from 9:45 a.m. to 8:30 p.m. And it's also a great idea to have a time ticket for the catacombs. And once you get out, if you're hungry, you can go nearby to Rue Daguerre to grab a bite before you go to your next destination.
A Seine River cruise is a great way to see Paris. The boats run 7 days a week, more or less from 10 a.m. to 10:30 p.m. depending on the time of year. And regardless of which company you book, plan on walking about 10 to 15 minutes from a metro station or drop-off point. And depending on which cruise you book, the ride will be between 60 and 90 minutes long. And if your ticket is for 5 p.m., that means the boat will leave the dock at 5 p.m. and you need to already be on board and ready to go. The boats are open seating, so if you're looking to have a seat up front or an unobstructed view by the edge, plan on getting to the boat between 15 and 20 minutes before takeoff. Unless you've specifically booked a lunch or dinner cruise, don't expect to have food on board. They will provide beverages, even wine and champagne, and they'll give you an audio tour of the important and iconic sites along the river. But taking a Seine River cruise will require some planning on your part to get the time right.
The Jardin de Luxembourg is located in the 6th arrondissement, just south of Saint-Germain. The easiest way to get there is via the RER-B line, with a stop just outside the gates of the park. There is no ticket needed to get in, and once inside the park, you can stay as little as 1 hour, but I'd recommend to make this a pit stop to relax and take it all in with at least a couple of hours. There are plenty of chairs and little hidden corners where you can read a book, have a picnic, or just people watch. Nearby is the Pantheon, Saint-Germain, the Latin Quarter, and you'll find plenty of great restaurants and food stop nearby. The Jardin de Luxembourg is open 7 days a week from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. in winter and from 7:30 a.m. to 8 p.m. in the summer months.
Interesting.
As always, pretty good video as well.
I'm ready for a nap, folks.
Yeah, he is. And those onion rings smell really nice. Yeah, I think we just should try to get like really kind of easygoing. Go see the Louvre, spend as much time as we want to do.
That's a very good plan.
Yeah, no. And then we're just gonna see how it goes.
Yeah.
And we're gonna
Get our bearings, explore the city, know where everything's at. And next time, we're gonna go bam, bam, bam.
Yeah. I mean, we could just see, try to see some other things, like what they say, basically plan one thing, timestamp thing for per day. We'll see what else we wanna do. Like we have planned the hop on, hop off. That's very good, and probably that's gonna take us a whole day. Or for me anyway, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I'd say we do a lap on the whole bus and then get off.
Yeah, that'll be.
Well,
Yeah.
it depends on everybody else.
Yeah, that's true as well. So, we shall see. But as always, that video and those people, the Frenchies are really helpful with all that stuff like that. It's
Good
actually
videos.
really good videos, yeah. And really informative. They have everything in it, like where to get off, how much time takes it, and do that, and what not to do. You already watched some other videos of theirs as well, so it's really good channel. So if you plan to go to Paris, remember to watch them, because they're really good and they're doing updated versions of their videos as well. So yeah. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow here next week. Bye!